This is TSU TV.
Coming up on TSU TV News Live at midday, as the government shutdown continues, Tennessee lawmakers are trying to help nearly 700,000 Tennesseans keep their food assistance. Find out what they're doing as Saturday's deadline approaches.
And another TSU professor has a Grammy in her sights. Find out why she has been recognized for this coveted award.
All that, plus your sports highlights and entertainment headlines. Stay tuned. Your TSU TV News at midday starts now.
Live from the campus of Tennessee State University in Nashville, this is TSU TV News.
Good afternoon and welcome to TSU TV News. I'm Morgan Alfred.
And I'm Autumn Grace Hill. First, today, the U.S. government shutdown is hitting at home here in Tennessee. As the federal closure continues and lawmakers play the blame game, families across the country have been notified they will not be receiving their SNAP benefits as of Saturday.
This decision affects more than 690,000 people in Tennessee, roughly 1 in 10 families across the state. Governor Bill Lee says he will not use any of the state's $2 billion rainy day fund to assist Tennesseans. Governor Lee says the federal government is responsible for this program and he will not intervene. The state Democratic House caucus has asked Lee to call a special session to discuss how the state can help during the government shutdown. Senator and gubernatorial candidate Marsha Blackburn and other Republicans have stepped up to push for a bill to fund SNAP during the shutdown. We will have more information as this continues to unfold.
Cold weather means more heaters, more candles, and unfortunately more fires on college campuses. The Nashville Fire Department has some tips for students to remember to prevent a dorm room emergency. TSU's TV Samari Stone has our story.
As the weather begins to cool down here at Tennessee State University, this means that more students are spending time inside and using space heaters and candles to stay warm. However, this tactic to stay warm can result in dorm fires.
As temperature drops, fire safety becomes a major concern for students living on campus. Officials say that simple habits like keeping areas clear of clutter and making sure outlets are not overloaded can prevent dangerous situations before they start. The Nashville Fire Department responds to multiple fire-related calls near college campuses every winter. Many are caused by heating appliances that are not used correctly or aren't allowed inside of dorms. Inside the residence halls, safety starts with the resident assistants. RAs go through specific training each semester to make sure they know what to do if a fire alarm goes off, including how to guide students to safety and report emergencies quickly.
During the RA training over the summer, before all the students return, we have to go through multiple courses, speaking with the fire department, doing mock sessions of fire safety. Also, it's a case-by-case basis because I remember actually it was a fire and that's when they took it serious.
Even with trained staff, campus safety leaders say students play the biggest role in preventing fires. Many don't know where their nearest exit is or assume that every alarm is just a drill.
The maintenance person did come through and do a fire extinguisher check, but me personally, I don't know any mapped out plan just in case of a fire off the top of my head.
It depends if it's something actually going on, because the false ones we do be having, nobody wants to be waking up out their sleep or get out their room. So it just depends, I feel like.
Officials encourage students to take every alarm seriously, review the evacuation plans posted in their buildings, and keep personal spaces free of clutter or unsafe appliances. As the temperature drops, staying warm safely also means keeping heaters away from anything that could catch fire and unplugging electronics when not in use.
I personally never been around for a fire drill. So it can be students like me who's always on the go that don't know the procedures of a fire drill. But as an RD or RA, you might have them, but not everyone might be aware of it.
Temperatures continue to drop. Campus safety leaders are urging students to double check their heaters, keep flammable items away from heat sources, and always follow safety fire guidelines. The goal is to ensure that everyone is aware before an emergency occurs. For TSU News, I'm Samari Stone.
For more information on what to do in the event of a fire, log on to tnstate.edu and search for fire safety or call the Environmental Health and Safety Office at 615-963-2148.
Stay safe while you keep warm. Still ahead on TSU TV News at midday, TSU is buzzing about another Grammy. Find out who's in the running when we come back.
You're watching TSU TV News.
Continuing TSU's Grammy excellence, one of our own music professors is among the 25 semi-finalists for the 2026 Grammy Music Educators Award. TSU's Terry Prude has the story.
Here at TSU, we have a motto that we strive to follow and live by, and that motto is, excellence is our habit. However, that doesn't just apply to the students, but it also applies to the faculty and staff. Professor Jasmine Fripp currently serves as the director of the choral program here at TSU. Her transition as director of choirs has shifted the choir program here into another level. Not only has she impacted the choir program, but her dedicated and passionate work has afforded her the opportunity of being a 4-time Grammy-nominated music educator. And she is currently a Grammy Music Educator Award semifinalist.
She connected us as a choir, connected us to people we had before. It's really just brought up a level of excellence.
Honestly, being a semifinalist for the Grammys has been a moment that's really shown me that when you're obedient to God's will, the promise that He has for your life, the promise that He has for you, it may be delayed, but it's never denied.
Not only has she fostered a better community, but she treats us like we're her own children. Like the relationship that we've built, we're not just her students, we're literally her family. So she's instilled so much power and, you know, black power and just everything that just we need during this time of our life.
Professor Fripp continues to work diligently to be a light for her students and to shape them to strive for excellence. I'm Terry Prude with the TSU News Network.
The winner will be flown to Los Angeles to attend the Grammy Awards, be recognized during a Grammy week, and win $10,000 prize. The winner's school will also receive a matching honorarium.
Here's a follow-up to the story we shared in our last newscast. The Blexit conservative student movement did come to campus during homecoming. But thanks to the quick action of the one TSU student, they were quickly and quietly removed. Campus police found the group, who had not received permission to enter campus, and escorted them out in minutes. The students should be commended for not engaging with the group and taking quick action. Many homecoming attendees were not even aware the group had even been on campus.
East Tennessee State University unveiled 5 bronze sculptures during their homecoming festivities last Saturday to honor the 5 students who integrated the university in the 1950s. The monument was commissioned after the Borchuk Plaza Memorial Fountain was damaged by an Arctic blast in 2022. It honors ETSU's first African-American students, Eugene Carruthers, Elizabeth Watkins, Crawford Clarence, McKinney, George I. Nichols, and Mary Llewellyn Owens. Austin Brantley, an artist from Detroit, Michigan, was selected from a group of finalists to create the monument for the university. He says he is honored to have been chosen to create the sculpture, capturing an important piece of the university's history. 3 of the 5 alumni honorees were present for the unveiling.
Coming up on TSU TV News live at midday, Jamaica has been devastated by Hurricane Melissa. Will any of that rain make it to the mid-state? Jada Harris has a look at your full 7-day forecast after the break.
Here's a look at your TSU forecast.
Good afternoon, TSU. I am Jada Harris, and I am here with your 7-day forecast and today's weather. So as you can see, the showers will be fading in and out throughout Tennessee for the whole week, and it shall be getting cooler as we're heading into Halloween season, making it perfect for trick-or-treating weather. So grab those candles and those sweaters. Now, as for today, showers will be dwindling, and I'm sure you guys have noticed them coming in and out, and they will continue to be coming in and out between today and tomorrow, with the winds going southeast by about 10 to 15 miles per hour, with gusts of wind hitting about 25 miles per hour. So make sure, again, to bundle up. Again, there are going to be showers likely tonight, And the winds will be moving about southwest from 5 to 10 miles per hour. And then again, it will be shifting to northwest with gusts of wind 20 miles per hour. Now, tomorrow, it will be dispersing all of the rain, all of the clouds, and the high will be 55 with the winds going 10 to 15 miles per hour northwest. And again, the gust of winds being pretty high up there, about 25 miles per hour. Now, as for the 7-day forecast, on Friday, it will be the high of 59 with a low of 44. Again, there will not be any rain. But on Saturday, the high will be 60 with a low of 47, with showers sporadically coming in at the nighttime. On Sunday, we see a kind of odd change. It'll be 58, that's the low, but at night it jumps to 62. So that's the perfect time to kind of just light a candle and relax. And moving on to Monday and Tuesday, the highs will be at about 60 to 62, with the lows of 52 and 54. Now back to the lovely ladies in the studio.
Thank you, Jada. I can't wait to put my umbrella away.
Right, I'm tired of that rain.
Now, sports on TSU TV News.
Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Queen Benaweka here with your TSU Live at Midday Sports. Let's jump right in. Fresh after a homecoming victory over Howard University, the Tigers welcome Western Illinois to Roar City, but it wasn't meant to be. Despite throwing for a touchdown and passing for just under 200 yards, quarterback Brian McNair could not get it done. The Tigers lost by 1 point, putting the team at 2-6 overall and 0-4 in the conference. Next up, the Lindenwood Lions come to Roar City. Kickoff is at Saturday at 3:30. On to Major League Baseball and the World Series, where National League champions, the LA Dodgers, are facing American League champs, the Toronto Blue Jays. It started last weekend as a best-of-7, with both teams winning a game each in Toronto. Then it became a best-of-5, where Nashville native Mookie Betts and the Dodgers won an 18-inning game Monday night. But Toronto won last night. With both teams now tied at 2 wins apiece, it's now become a best-of-3 tournament. Game 5 is tonight in LA. The first pitch is at 7 p.m. Central Time. On to the NFL. The Tennessee Titans went to Indianapolis for a conference matchup. Quarterback Cam Ward threw for 259 yards and a TD pass to Gunnar Helm. But Indy quarterback Daniel Jones threw 3 touchdown passes, and Jonathan Taylor had 2 rushing touchdowns, along with more than 150 yards. The Colts trampled the Titans. This Sunday, the LA Chargers come to Nissan Stadium. Kickoff is at 12 noon. Vanderbilt's football team is having a great season, but they are not the only ones winning big on game day. Chemical engineering major Tyler Huang nailed a 33-yard field goal to win $500,000 in Pat McAfee's weekly kicking contest on ESPN Game Day, which Vandy hosted this past weekend. In addition to his prize, Tyler also received $25,000 for the charity of his choice. Huang, a former soccer player, made the field goal on the first try and stated he has connected on kicks from 50 yards plus previously. I'm Queen Benaweka with your sports. Back to you ladies in the studio.
Thank you, Queen.
Okay.
It looks like I need to work on my kick.
All right, me too.
And get some money.
Still ahead on TSU TV News Live at Midday. Could you kick a field goal to win thousands of dollars?
I would certainly try. We'll show you a local student's attempt and whether or not he made the kick. Stick around.
Now, entertainment news from TSU TV News.
According to multiple sources, Sean Diddy Combs is set to be released from prison in May of 2028. This release date would have Combs serving 85% of his 50-month sentence. His time served will be 30 months remaining and includes the year he was in jail awaiting his trial. Upon his release, Combs will also have 5 years of supervised probation and must pay a $500,000 fine. Combs was sentenced earlier this month on 2 counts of interstate prostitution, but was acquitted of the more serious charges of sex trafficking and racketeering. We're all familiar with Batman from the comic books, live-action films, and animated movies, but your parents probably watched the popular and cheesy television series that aired from 1966 through 1968. Well, last Friday, both Batman's and Robin's costumes were sold at an auction for nearly $600,000. Collectors from around the world also placed bids on costumes of Batgirl, the Joker, Catwoman, and even Wonder Woman. Students in Georgia lined up to see their favorite stars earlier this week in Savannah. Miles Catton, best known for his breakout role in the film Sinners, was among the celebrities attending the SCAD Film Festival. Catton says he was overwhelmed by all the love from the students and fans. Students say they look forward to getting advice and inspiration from the annual film festival, which continues through this week. Woo, I'm loving that we're still talking about Sinners.
Right, that was such a good movie. I love it.
I can't get enough of it.
Right.
That's all we have for this edition of TSU TV News at Noon.
Join us next week for more news you can use. Have a great day.